Council meetings are long and boring. Wouldn't it be great if they're short and unboring? This is why I've invented the 5-minute meeting. Welcome to a special edition of the 5-minute meeting. This is the June 29th special council meeting that was called because this one says, hey, the meeting is about hiring an interim city manager and interim finance director. And this one goes, hey, I move to add the discussion at the end about the code of conduct. All approved, sure. City guy says, oh, the interim appointments should be thought of as temporary placements, not employee recruitments, and I have an 8-point plan, and lots of city staff are already reaching out to lots of professional contacts throughout the region, and staff is going to work with the mayor as the candidate comes in, and we're hoping to have council agreement on the process so it doesn't get snippy, and we're looking to maybe temporarily farm out tasks to independent vendors to help out, and some city employees are also taking over some manager and finance tasks, and we want to make the minimum time for these interim appointments 6 months and the maximum of 12 months. And we are shooting for the August 3rd meeting to have candidates for the council to vote on. And this one says, hey, the temp person can't end up being a permanent person, right? That's a thing, isn't it? And this one goes, city guy, you've been doing manager and deputy administrator jobs for over a year now. Are we looking to hire a deputy administrator? And the city guy goes, oh, we should tell the candidate that we don't have an assistant for them, but that council is looking for that. And then this one goes, okay, are we all good? And the city guy goes, well, what's the instruction on the interim person not being eligible to be permanent? And this one goes, oh yeah, I think that's the way to go. And they all agree. And there you go. She goes, okay. All right, so we're finished just about 30 minutes. So well, we got plenty of time for this code of conduct discussion, whatever that might be. Oh, she had no idea. Are you ready? This one said, the new code requires a timely discussion of conduct issues. So I completely, without any allegiance or partisanship, asked to hear what these two have to say to defend their newspaper articles, op-eds in the Daily Tidings there. And this one goes, there he goes, all right. I've lived here for over 300 years, and I blame every hiring and quitting problem over the last 6 months on the mayor. Let me read a bunch of emails and social media posts and I'm going to infer the most negative connotation possible to every one of them. And so 10 minutes later, this one says, all right, I'll let you go. We get it. You got to wrap it up. You got 2 more minutes. And this one says, oh, hey, as a super objective person, I'm just pointing out that the code of conduct says that things must be discussed in public. And this one goes, yeah, it doesn't say read emails for 2.5 hours. Let's wrap this up. And this one goes, I'm going to talk as long as I want. And this one says, well, meeting ends at 6:30, but you have 6 minutes because other people need to talk. And this one says, I'm reading more emails. Okay, so 10 minutes later, this one goes, all right, you've gone 20 minutes now. I'm the mayor who runs meetings and stuff, so you're done. Let's and this one, completely objectively, I quote some city rules and I move that the other guy be allowed to talk forever. And the city attorney goes, oh, well, it's moved and seconded and you got to vote on it. So they voted. Gee, I wonder how that went. Yeah, you're right. 4-2. You're right. Cranky Pants gets to talk forever. So, back to my email reading. And 10 minutes later, this one goes, in conclusion, I hope all these emails that I read makes people believe that the mayor and those other two are mean and are ruining the city and that citizens will rise up and demand new leadership. And this one says, all right, I'll try to respond. 30 minutes. So she knocked off a bunch of specific rebuttals and explanations and ended with, well, your accusations are wrong and you cherry pick facts and you were wrong to hijack this meeting in this way. And this one says, well, I apologize for saying certain things indelicately to some staff, but to them, and then we've all made amends. So you're making everything sound worse than it is by exaggerating just regular disagreements. And then this one says, she goes, I've been hurt by this process, and then a lot of comments about fairness. And then this one goes, hey, those two, these two right here, they're the one that promoted this code of conduct 2 months ago, and then they've been writing shitty things in the Ashland Tidings op-eds about the mayor ever since, and then decided that they didn't really apply to them. It's ridiculous. And then this one goes, all right, time's up. It's 6:30, so we got to end the meeting. And then this one says, as a completely fair and objective person, you know me, I move that everybody, no matter what their opinion, as long as they have a complaint about the mayor, they should be allowed to talk forever. And this one goes, seriously? City attorney manager, what's the ruling on quitting at 6:30? And the two of them were like, boy, it's anybody's guess, really. And so this one goes, all right, well, the ambush might as well continue at this point. You there? I'm sure you've got plenty to say. And so this one goes. This one says, "Oh, the mayor and those other two created a toxic environment in the city, and it's all documented on my website by tomorrow. And every staff member is a delicate unicorn who should never be questioned." Blah blah blah. 10 minutes later, done. And then she goes, "A lot of stuff you said was inaccurate, but you know whose turn it is? You know, might as well give your speech, you." And she goes, "Oh yeah, please. I don't have a speech. I'm too objective to have a speech. So here's my not a speech. We need a conversation about the lack of trust and a discussion about the lack of teamwork, and that needs to happen in public. If not, the city is going to be ruined forever." And then this one goes, "Well, everybody spoke. I don't know how this was all helpful or moved us forward, so let's just put an end to it. Okay. I'm going to regret this. You, go ahead. Oh, hey, I think we should hire a group at SOU for $6,000 to survey the entire city staff, asking them who they think is to blame for everything. And by the way, I've already pre-asked for this, and so they're ready to go." And this one goes, "That's it. Thanks. Meeting's over." And so then people start signing out, right? But then, well, that's that wasn't official. This one was saying something, and we gotta talk more. And the city guys goes, like, everyone's off the Zoom call. Meeting's over. There's no quorum. Yeah, but we need to talk about the last minute thing. This one jammed in, and the city guys, I gotta call it. And then so ended with these three scowling into the void. End of meeting. You're welcome.